Yo, what's up everybody? Holy Nice with you here. This is my part 2 of my Grandsummoners intro review. Yesterday I made a video of it. Unfortunately it was too long, so I had to cut it in parts. This is part 2 in the second and final half of it. This is going to be a more in-depth walkthrough of the game. As you can tell from yesterday, I had 0 money and 0 crystals after I started all that summoning, and I showed y'all certain banners and stuff like that. Well, today I want to show y'all more in-depth, summoning and stuff like that. Yeah, let me show y'all my new team. Right here, this is my new team. I got Zerch, the Illusion Master still. I got my Water Star, Korsava. I still have Yomi, and I got One Punch, Saitama. And I made another team as well yesterday. I did a lot of grinding. I got Virus, the main character who's given to you, Avochi, Phoenix, Vaughn, and Water Slash Noah. Now I'm going to show you some things that I didn't get to show you yesterday because, like I said, the video was too long and I didn't want to make too long of a video, so I cut it in parts. But I'm going to show you a limit break since I didn't get to show you that last time. But before there, let me just show you this real quick. Your mission board. Right here where it says today's mission, you will always have 3 missions up there. One of them will be to cook food. One is to host a tag team event, and the other ones will be to complete any 3 random missions. Once you do all 3 of those, you gain the prize for those missions, plus you gain a crystal. This refills every single day, so y'all want to make sure you do it. Then you have this right here, the weekly challenge. Right here, you will have 3 missions as well. You have clear the daily quest 5 times, summon equipment 5 times, and do 30 missions. Once you do all 3 of them, and you gain the request for all of them, you will gain this. You will gain the 4th and final item. And the 4th and final item is always different. This week is a bottle cap. This bottle cap allows you to limit break, which limit break is very important. I'm going to show you that today, since I didn't get to show y'all yesterday. And this is the random mission board. This mission board will always be full of things to do. Believe me, you will never get bored in this game. You will always have something to do. That's a guarantee fact. Then you have the last one, which is called limited. And as the title states, is a limited. This pops up randomly. When this pops up, you will have a time to do it and a time frame. As you see, the time frame right here says until 8/15 at 19:59. So that means today, as according to this video, second half of this video, really, it's gonna be the 14th, but it's gonna be released on the 15th instead, which is this final day. So I may not get this done on time. I may not. So, but I got most of it done, so I'm fine. But I haven't done no summons today yet because I wanted to save it for the second part. So I'm going to do my Lotto Summon. Now, Lotto Summary, that's only for new players. So if you're a veteran player, this probably won't show up on your list. But since I just started my data over, for me it appeared. So let's see what I get. Hopefully I get something good. Ooh, that animation means I'm gonna get a 5-star automatically. When you see that animation of Virus transforming twice, that means you're gonna be given a 5-star automatically. And here's my 5-star. Ooh, Divine Knight, Zechida. Oh wow, I actually got 2 5-stars. Wow, let me click on these. Now this 5-star right here is one of my favorite 5-stars in the game. Sadly, she does not have an awakening, but she does have the power of Break Master level 3, which it states right here, it allows all ally break power 15% up once. Now, I didn't get to explain that either yesterday because I didn't get to get into a battle. But break power is very, very important. You probably heard that phrase before if you play Final Fantasy, Dissidia, or the Final Fantasy version of Gitcha, of Square Enix that they have for the phones. Basically, what break power is that when you fighting somebody, they have a break gauge. Once you break their break gauge, you get to do extra damage on them and extra criticals and stuff like that, depending on how much time is left before they break the heals. And it's a very important ability to have. And she gives you 15%, because hers is level 3. But with certain items and weapons, you can boost it to at least 30%. The highest that I ever got it was 40. 45 really. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very unique unit. Actually, in my old data, I had a light team and she was on it. She was leader. And now this unit right here is very unique. And what makes her special is one of her abilities, which is called Start Dash. Her own arc gauge is automatically 100% up when the battle starts. Now what this means is that every time she starts the battle, her gauge will be at 100%. Which means you can start off the battle with her special. And her special, what it does is 9,200 dark damage physical, and it increases all ally skill cooldown by 30% for 10 seconds. And they gain an additional plus 30% if they dark units. So if you have her on a dark team, she is phenomenal. If you have her in a non-dark team, she is still phenomenal. And the funny thing is, she's just a regular 5-star unit. She doesn't even have an awakening form yet. Which, not all 5 stars have an awakening. Some do and some don't, but I will show y'all later what that is, if I can in this video. Do I have enough jewels for the alchemy summoning? No, I do not. Well, let me do my freely daily summons. Like I said, the 2 freely daily summons, one's for characters and one for weapons. Those are free. You could do them both once each every day. So, him again. He's an okay 4-star unit. I won't really keep him because he's not top tier, but I mean he is pretty good for storyline and stuff like that if you're a beginning player. Oh, this is a good item right here. The Codeine Scarf. It reduces all allies' damage taken by 3% for 20 seconds, and any dark damage will be reduced by an additional 5%. This is a good weapon, especially since its cooldown is only 40 seconds. Very good. I have a Summoning Hero ticket from this morning free fall, so I'm gonna use that. Hopefully I get something good. Even though I already got 2 5-stars, so I can't even beat that. I can't even complain. Actually, I'm getting a better pull today than yesterday. Oh, this should be a 3-star automatically. 3 or 4? Ooh, no, a 5. The Dragon Healer Aoki. Wow. She's actually a very good healer. She's not a dragon unit like her name says, the Dragon Healer Aoki, but she is really good for a dragon team. Because, you know, dragons got very powerful stats, but they don't have anything to like defend or rejuvenate themselves. So if you have a dragon team, she's actually the best one. Actually, she's one of the best healers in the game, period. Besides the fact that she can heal, and she gives the people cooldown, if you look at her special bar, she can actually revive a fallen ally, just one, with 20% of their maximum HP down. And their arc gauge will be 100% up. She's a very good unit. Sadly, again, she just has a regular 5-star. She doesn't have an awakening mode. There's a lot of good 5-stars that people don't like to use because they don't have awakening modes, but there are a lot of good 5-stars that, even without awakenings, their stats and abilities are good. And her, she's one of them. I actually had her in my old file. I had a dragon team, but she wasn't on it. It was actually a light team I had. I had a light team and she was on it. She was on it with the other chick, the Breakmaster. So I'm interested that I got her back in the Breakmaster. Anything else? Yeah, I'm gonna... I do have 275 jewels, but right now I'm gonna save them. Oh, mission board. Always check your mission boards, because sometimes you might get something if you achieve something, like I did right now. But besides the level 5 hero ticket that I just got, there's another level 5 ticket I got for items. Now, yesterday, if you remember, we did the 4 stars redeem. Today we're gonna do 5. Now, this right here, regardless if you're a newbie or a veteran, I'm gonna let y'all know now, all these weapons on this list are good. All of them. There's not any bad weapon on this list. You can literally pick anything. And everything here is good. The only problem is, what do you need? For me right now, most people like to pick these two. The satchel bag, which increases our allies' damage by 15% and critical by 50% for 12 seconds, with 190 cooldown. Or they pick the twin head, which this does 500 earth damage. Cooldown is 120, which is 2 minutes basically. And the ability, or side effect I should say, is that it drains the enemy arc gauge by 60% with 1 hit. Now what makes this weapon so good and why everyone likes to get this, or the satchel, because this weapon right here, even if you hit somebody and they don't have an arc gauge for you to drain, guess what? You will still gain 60% of your arc gain up, and they will lose 60% of theirs, like they did have 60% of their arc gauge. So you can use this in a battle, and you can get your special in a snap, easily. Really, really easily. So this is a really good weapon as well. Unfortunately though, even though these two are the top 3, and this is another one, those 2 supports in this hero item right here, those are like the top 3 items that people love to redeem when they get a redeem 5-star ticket. But for me, what I'm interested in the most is this. It's known as the Magic Bow. Long guy gizzes. It's only 50 seconds cooldown. It does 1,200 on break power. Skill is 1,200 again. Water damage magic. But it has an 80% chance of freezing. Now, if you remember, I have the water starter, which she has percent of freezing as well. So if I get this and give this to her, I have more chances to continue to freeze people, which would give my team free hits. So, and her first slot of weaponry is a 5-star magic weapon, so if I get this, I can use this on her. So I'm not really sure what I should do right now. I'm kind of torn between that, the bow, or this. But I'll probably get this. Even though I want the bow, but I'll probably just get this, twin-headed, because it's a really good item. And plus, attack and magic weapons are very common to get. Support and heal are kind of difficult. They're really greedy with those. When you do the free summons, it will always usually be magic, attack, or defense, mostly. They barely give you any heal or support, so when you have a ticket to redeem something of those categories, my best advice to give y'all is to pick something from those 2 categories. Because you can make stuff to attack and defend and stuff like that, but to get real good supports is hard, so. And now, yesterday I didn't get to show y'all this, but now that I've played the story mode a little bit and I've built up my characters, I can actually show y'all now. When you play through the story mode, you will gain something called receipts. These receipts can either be food receipts, that are recipes for you to make food, or recipes for you to create stuff. This is all the stuff that I can create. And right now, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to create, what do I need right now? I need a level 1 of this. Even though you get the receipts to create something though, issue is you still have to pay for it, and you have to have the materials at hand. If you can't do both, you won't get the items, so keep that in mind. Check your money account and always check your materials. I also need the shield. Boom. Now if you want to check your materials to see what you got, you just go here to equipment and you go to material list and all your materials will be here. And most of these materials, like the first 4 columns, I got them from the game, from playing story mode. The last 2 columns right here with the flowers and star flowers and these little jewels right here, I got them from playing special events this morning. So I needed to gather materials so I can show you how to create things and where to go when you get them. But yeah, you can also sell stuff here, but you can only sell equipment, so you cannot sell your materials. But don't worry though about the materials, because materials has an unlimited pocket and an unlimited number, so you can just literally just keep racking up on materials and you don't have to worry about losing space or deleting space for it or whatever. So it's really, really good. And now let's go to units. Let's go to unit list. Now this is something very important I want to show y'all. I didn't get to show this yesterday either. And this is something very important. Okay, you see this unit right here? The first water unit, this female. Right here, her. If you notice, when I go back right now, look at her picture. See how her picture has a gold lock on it? And none of my other characters got that lock? What that gold lock represents, it means that that is a special, unique character. Special, unique characters are very, very hard to get. So if you get a character with a lock on it, it means that they're special. And as long as that lock is on them, you cannot use them as materials to enhance somebody, and neither can you sell them. So keep that in mind. If you get any character in an event, storyboard, or by luck of pulling it, and it has a gold lock, that is a special character that is going to be either needed or used later on for something special. So remember that and keep those characters. Do not sell them. I understand that you only get 100 space units. Right now I have 79 units out of 100. But whatever you do, do not sell any characters with gold locks, because they're going to be important later on. And also, if you want a unit to become locked, let's say, for me, my dragon, right here, her, the dragon healer, she's not locked. She's common. I can get her easily. But let's say if you did want to lock her, you basically just click on her, and there should be, see right here, the lock button. You click on it. Once it highlights blue, when you go back out, boom, boom, she's locked. I cannot use her for enhancements, and I cannot sell her as long as that lock is on her. So just keep that in mind. Any character that you really like a lot, make sure to put a lock on them. And any character that you get, like her, the starters, that naturally has a lock on them, make sure you keep them. They are going to be essential. Believe me, they are. But before I end this video, I think this video is long enough, I want to show you a battle real quick. So I'm going to go to Explorer, and I am going to do the Darkness Pride. Now I've done this in my old data, which sadly I don't have no more, so I'm going to skip the story and go straight to it if possible. So hopefully I can win this. I mean, I built my team up enough, so. Oh yeah, and let's just let you know now, I will have the link to part 1 down below in the description. I also have made a Facebook yesterday, that will be in the description, and my Twitter as well. So if y'all want to follow me there, go ahead. I usually answer on my Facebook and my Twitter all day, so until nighttime when I have to go to work. So if you have any questions or whatever, go on my Twitter or my Facebook and DM me, and I'll let you know. Or comment on YouTube down below, and I'll try to comment back. Whatever works for y'all best. So, and here we go, boss battle. Now this is only the first battle, and it's a level 3 star, so this is pretty easy for me. But I think 4 and 5 will probably be a challenge. But I don't want to make this video too long because we're already 20 minutes in, so... Let me just show you the limit break stuff. And see, now that I beat that board, I will unlock higher boards. See, another 3 star. And when you beat that, you unlock another board and you just keep going on the ladder. But yeah, that was basically everything I wanted to show y'all. Let me just show y'all this last quick thing. The limit break, how it works. What you need to do to limit break is that you need copies of units. I'm going to go pick my Phoenix. See how his luck is 9? And right here next to his luck is that little 1. That 1 means that he's a level 1 limit break. And for me to limit break him further, I have to fuse more copies into him. And look what happened when you limit break him. My luck goes from 9 to 14, and my equipment in the bottom, one of them gets increased. And this happens to all units. Of course though, it costs money. So, since this is a cheap unit, since this is a very low level cheap unit, I only had to pay 2,000, 1,000 for each head extra to equip onto him. But when you have 5 stars and greater, especially the awakened ones, they're gonna cost a lot more money unless you have a battle cap. But even then, the battle caps are very hard unless you're a pay to win player. But I don't like paying to win in any game because to me that takes away the fun in it. So I think grinding and playing the game actually is more beneficial. But that's just me. I'm an old school player like that. But yeah, that's basically how you limit break. You gotta make sure you have an extra copy of the guy you want to break. I'll show you again. Look at my Blaze Roar. I have an extra copy of him. I'm gonna sacrifice it. It costs us 1,000 gold, and he becomes a limit break 1. That's how much he gains. So now, from being a 0, which all characters that you summon starts off as 0 limit break, you have to fuse creatures into them of the same copy for you to limit break them or have the battle cap. And now look, his stats go up, his luck go up, and even one of his equipment stats go up. And again, this happens to all characters, regardless of their rank. A 1 rank, a 2 star rank, a 3 star rank, a 4, doesn't matter their rank, they would get this. And that's limit break. But that's all I have for you guys. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you have any questions, DM me on Twitter or my Facebook. Links to them will be in the description as well. Or you can just leave a comment on YouTube, and I will try to get back to y'all. I'm usually up all morning in the afternoon on my social medias, so it's really easy to get in contact with me. And I usually answer back to everything, unless I have to go to work early. But usually I work at night, so... But yeah, that's all I have for you. Peace out and have a good one. And I hope you enjoyed this game as much